I'm just gonna go check. And lo and behold, it was the mole that I needed. so tempted to buy the Super Puff of Maritzia. I almost bought one last year. That was on sale. And it was like this really cute lime green color. And it was so cute. And I was like so close to buying it because it was like 70% off. But I was just like, I need to get this jacket. I need to get it. It's gonna be so good. But I convinced myself not to buy it because it was green. And I know I would wear it, but I wouldn't wear it maybe long enough to make it worth it. But I should have bought it. But I didn't have that kind of money at the time to even like buy a Super Puff on sale. But they look so cute. And they have the little Sasquatch abominable snowman guy as like their little mascot guy. I want it, but it's just good marketing. Man, is it, or does it look incredibly warm? I have a long winter jacket, like it goes to about my knees. When I did buy it, it was the style, but I feel like it's kind of going out of style a small bit. Like the shorter ones are coming back in, but don't do it. Well, you can. It's totally a personal preference. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I don't even buy your own jacket. But I really like my long jacket because it shields the top parts, like my thighs. I was like, wait, is that what a thigh is called? Is it my shin? No, my thighs. It shields it from the wind and the cold, and it keeps you that much warmer. So I really like a long jacket for that reason, and I'm very cold at all times because I'm a very small person. So I dress for warmth and then fashion. Warmth first, fashion second. I used to be a fashion first, warmth third kind of gal, and I'm just like not like that anymore. I remember when I was a teenager, I would go to parties and I would literally wear like my jacket and like hoodie, and it would be like a minus 30 degrees outside, and I would go to a hockey game with my jacket, just my mitts, and no scarf, no nothing. Like I would really instead I would just wear the hoodie and I would be like cold, and I would like stand and I would like the morning like Anyway, I don't even know. I was telling a story, in case you missed that, about how I used to dress in high school. And I couldn't dress that way anymore. I can't even leave the house. Oh, I thought of a funny story to tell. So, my grandma was visiting just to kind of spend time with my mom. And she wanted to go and get a drive-thru burger. Like, she just wanted a hamburger. So, my mom asked me if I wanted to go, and I was like, sure. Like, I haven't had a good burger in a minute. So she was like, okay, we're gonna leave in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna go change. And then I was like, okay, great. Like, I'll go get my jacket. So I went to come downstairs, and I knew it was cold out, okay, because I had been out in the morning. I was actually coming home from the snowstorm that I got stuck in, and I knew it was effing cold out. So to go through the drive-in, I put on my winter jacket, my actual winter jacket, not my like wool coat, like my winter jacket that goes to my knees. I put on a toque. I put on my scarf, my blanket scarf, and I put on my big old knitted mitts, and I went upstairs. And my grandma looks at me and she's like, "You look cozy." And then she told me I looked cute, but I was like, yeah, well, I'm gonna be cold. So, and my mom is like, yeah, you're kind of dressed a little warm, aren't you? And I was like, last summer, this man with a helicopter, I think he was pretty rich, like wealthy, because it was like a personal helicopter, landed his helicopter in a parking lot across from a school. I know it was summer, but across from a school in a Dairy Queen parking lot. So his wife could go get him an ice cream cake. And he got like a bunch of fines for it. Because, first of all, it was by a school. And in the news article about it, the mayor was like leaving this building that was across the street. And he was kind of like staring at it go down and kind of hoping. And it was like really funny. And he got like a bunch of tickets because you can't just like